Well, hello my friends and welcome to Siggy Air. Today we have a quick video about Simbrief Dispatch. This is a new product from Simbrief and Navigraph that you can use within the sim to do your flight planning. You can access that through the Microsoft toolbar on the top. And if you haven't installed this yet, you can do so by going into the Navigraph website and going into, I'll put a link down below here, and then you can go ahead and download Simbrief Dispatch for Microsoft Flight Simulator. And once installed, it will show up on your toolbar, and then you can just access the Simbrief right from there. You can do some flight planning right from there. So this is pretty straightforward, but very useful, especially if you if you only have one monitor or you don't have any other devices here. This is just going to be very useful to you in doing your flight planning. So let's take a look. Let's go to LA, for example, here. I'm actually going to do it on the fly-by-wire A380. I had it there before, so I'm just going to use it. All right, here we are in LAX and the A380. So we're going to go out to the toolbar here, Microsoft Flight Simulator, and we're going to select Simbrief Dispatch. It should have been, once you go through the installation process, it's just going to be there available to you. You don't need a Navigraph account for this, but it will be very useful if you have it. But if you don't have it, you can still use the Simbrief dispatcher and do your planning in through the Simbrief interface here in the aircraft. So the first thing you need to do is just go ahead and sign in. I'm already signed in with my user account here in Simbrief. Just click in there, put in your credentials, and it will link your account to the dispatch planner here, and that's all you need to do. And then you over here you have your latest recent flights over here. You can view them and you can select them if you want for the flight. There are a couple of options here that are also very useful. If you want to import the fuel and payload, you select yes, and the other one is just Simbrief terms of service. Now, the other thing that I would you may need to do, and you probably should do, is to go to your Navigraph hub and go ahead and update here your ARACs for the dispatch here. All right, so fairly straightforward. You can click in new flight, and this is the same interface you have if you go to Simbrief. So we're going to do our airline here. So here we go again here. So airline, of course, is Siggy Air, and I'll just have that. 1123 is our flight number, and we're going to be departing from KLAX, and we'll just go to Denver KDN. And we're just going to select the 8380 and the default off by the fly-by-wire version here. And that's it. We're not going to touch anything else. We should be good to go here. But you can do a couple of things. You can preview the flight um, in text format. You can save it. You can share it. You can compare this. Didn't work well for me. I'm not sure what this is all about. I'll have to get some information about compare what is this particular feature, but we don't need that at the moment. So we're just going to go ahead and generate the flight just as you would do in your Simbrief web browser. Then import it into your aircraft. So this should work well with most of your airframes in your aircrafts, I do believe that it works well with the Phoenix A320 family of aircrafts. I am not sure about the 737. I haven't tried that in there, but for the fly-by-wire for the Phoenix, it works really well. You can go ahead and view the PDF if you want. That will just go into a web browser, and you can open that in the web browser and take a look at that. A takeoff calculator here that you can use the same features that are available in the website. And then there's a landing calculator. You can also use those tools from here. You can have the weather NOTAMs over here. You can go, once you have that set up, you can close that. If you come into your EFB here, let's go to the EFB for the A380. And the A380 and the fly-by-wire is just automatically imports the flight from Simbrief, and that's all set. You don't need to do anything else. Now, if you also set up the option to import your fuel and payload, that will be available here for you. Fuel. This is what you would need to go to Denver, and then you just click in here. Same thing for payload. We'll have an instant payload, and everyone is here. 250 passengers, plenty for this aircraft. Now, so let's get the A380 started here. So I'll show it to you on the MCDU. I'm not going to go through the whole startup procedure because the only thing I want to show you is how to do the flight planning here, how you get this connected in the MCDU. So if we go to, we are on FMS1, select here active, and then we go to the init page, and then copy flight plan request, plan received, insert, and there you have it. KLAX to KDN. And if you come here and select flight plan, your flight plan is there and available as filed with Simbrief. So it's all in there. It's made available and very convenient here in the toolbar. And then you can do, again, you can edit the flight plan, and you can save the flight plan and look at previously saved flight plans and all of that. Now, the only thing that I'm not sure you can do is to edit the flight plan and then reload it into, it doesn't work for the A380. I'm not sure, or there may be a different procedure, but for that, you may need to just delete the current flight plan and re-import it again, the new one from the EFB. So, but that'll probably be a subject for a different video. So let me know if you found this to be informative, and if you have any questions about it, let me know in the comments down below. And again, if you do find it informative and useful, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if you would like to provide us with some support, you can go ahead and do that through my Buy Me Coffee or Patreon account. Part of the money that we receive from your contributions is forward to Pilots to the Rescue. So that's it. Thank you, my friends. I appreciate your time. And remember, Sigui Air is best in the air. Sigui Air will get you there. My friends, I don't make this stuff up. I'm only told what to say. We'll see you on the next one. Don't forget our flight from LAX to Denver in a few days in this magnificent aircraft, the A380. All right, so we'll see you then. Take care.